just finally, he's not in the Champions League now, but I've got to ask you as a LaLiga expert, Gareth Bale at Real Madrid didn't even make the trip to Manchester City. Zidane says he didn't want to play. We just can't really understand what's going on there. Such a great player, Bale, such a great manager, such a great team, and yet the relationship seems to have totally broken down at all. Have you got any inside information on that? What is going on with Gareth Bale, and where will he end up playing next season?
Some, but I can't really tell. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's a shame to see these kind of situations where a player like him that we love watching in a club or manager or teammates, well, not so much teammates, but club and manager kinds of, that doesn't work. And it's come to a point where even when it comes to big games, we don't see him on the squad. I mean, he still got contracts. What's going to happen next year? I don't think nobody knows. I mean, like I say, it's sad to see these things when you have such a talented player and in a club like Madrid that can make it work or couldn't make it work. Now, of course, it's too late. It's a big move. Also, there's a big money involved in the move for thinking where he could go. I mean, if that wasn't an issue, any club, of course, big clubs in the Premier League will take him, I think, any time, any day. But because the money that is involved, I think it's down to what Real Madrid wants to do with him. Again, he's got a salary that he needs to be paid. It's not like he's finishing contract. He still has a contract. So it's about that. It's about, is he willing to negotiate his contract differently? Is Madrid going to allow him in a way to sell him to a different price so he can go? What I can see, it's him being there for another year like this. I think it's a situation that isn't good for anyone. The dressing room having him like that, the club, the image of the club like Real Madrid, for the manager, you don't want a player that it's tension between them. So I'm sure they'll find a solution. Which one? I don't have that information. I wish I had, but I don't have that.
It must be really strange. As a player, you didn't have that problem. Everybody loved you at Valencia, Middlesbrough, fans' favourite everywhere. But he even fallen out with the fans as well. And as a player, that must be really hard to go to a team knowing that the fans, Real Madrid fans haven't really taken to him. A few of them have been booing him and waving the white handkerchiefs at him. His manager doesn't want to play him. As a player, how would that affect him? Would he just not want to leave as soon as he can?
Well, I think we need to think a bit about the whole situation. There's a lot to do with media in the way they are. What's the word? Let's be careful. Making it slightly bigger. Let's put it that way. So I don't think the problem with the fans is as big as sometimes it looks it is. Because when it's played, there's always been a section of Madrid fans that. But it happened to Beckham. It happened to Zidane when he arrived. I mean, Madrid fans are very demanding, and it's happened to other great players that Madrid had, and he's been through that as well. But when he's played and he's scored, the Bernabeu has clapped him and has cheered him as any other player. I think it's more to do with his own situation, knowing that playing is not an option now. In my case, like you said, I was lucky that whether if I play or not, people knew that it wasn't because myself, it wasn't because I was not training hard. I put everything there to try to perform and to play. It was down to the manager at the time that whatever he decided. With Bale is different because, like you say, it's a sector of the fans that has lost his patience with him, and as far as I know, in the dressing room, there's no issues with him. Teammates, they're okay with him. They understand it's something different to that, and I think it's got the support for the dressing room. But it's not easy. That's why I said what I don't see from my own experience and for what I know. I don't see another season like this. So they will have to find a solution, whatever that is. That's something club, player, manager, that triangle, that binomium will have to find a solution for resolve that.